hi, hello, welcome to Lost in Prose, where we talk about all things bookish. And in today's video, I will be ruining your sleep schedule. So let's begin. Honestly, you already have a very bad sleep schedule, right? I mean, what's there to hide? But at least now you'll have certain books to blame for that. Now, anyway, so the first book recommendation, diving straight into the recommendations, the first one is Anxious People by Frederick Backman. Now, this is one of my favorite books ever, but I recommend it so less that because it really doesn't fit into one genre of like videos that I do. So this is something very different, and it will definitely stay on your mind for like quite a while, and you will not be able to put it down until you reach the last page. And honestly speaking, it definitely is a very quick pace. Like some people find it slow paced, but honestly I like the pacing, and it's very comforting also. It's not a thriller. Now many books here are thrillers, but there are also books that aren't thrillers, but it will still keep you up at 3 a.m. Just imagine, right? So it's basically about it's New Year's Eve, okay, and there's this house tricks estate agents who are showing people an upmarket apartment. And here an incompetent bank robber, he basically takes the viewers hostage, right? And those viewers are Anna, Lena, and Roger, who try to buy apartments, and just to fill the void in their marriage. And then we also have what was there, yes, Julia and Ro, who are panicky parents to be, and also Zara, who is a bank um manager who only came here for the view basically. And there's also 87-year-old grandma, Estelle, or yeah, Estelle, who is basically just here. She's glad to have the company, honestly. So that's where it all begins, and how all these people are taken hostage. And it's really fun, it's really humorous, and also very comforting and heartwarming. It's very insightful, and once you start reading it, you will not be able to put it down for sure. Next up is Verity by Colleen Hoover. Now, even though I don't like Verity, this book is definitely something that will keep you up at 3 a.m. Now, it's not a favorite, but it's a favorite of a lot of people on the internet, honestly. Now, I would still recommend it to you if you like psychological thrillers and something that'll keep you all creeped out for like ever. And once you think of it, it'll send chills down your spine. Those kind of books, yeah, then this one is definitely for you. It basically speaks about Lovin Ashley, who is on the brink of financial ruin, and she meets Jeremy Crawford, who basically wishes to hire her for to complete the leading authors or best-selling author Verity Crawford's manuscripts and manuals. Now, as she starts diving into the works or the letters or manuscripts and stuff like that of Verity, she begins to unravel something really, really mysterious and really, really horrible. So yeah, that is where it all begins. I just realized something. There's this one fact that I saw in a reel about the cover. So if you've read it, you know, but it could be a spoiler, so I won't say anything. But it's definitely a twisty and mind-numbingly disgusting thriller or disturbing thriller that will keep you up all night for sure. All right, next up is Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I haven't read anything by this author apart from this book, and I've heard so much about Daisy Jones and the Six, Carrie Soto is back, and Malibu Rising, and stuff like that. So I kind of want to read more of her because I loved the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. But I don't know where to begin. So I don't know what to pick up after the Seven Husbands, basically. If you know, please do let me know in the comments below. Yes, please do. So this book is again very good pace. Like the font is so tiny, I don't remember how I got through it. But anyway, I loved the book. I remember not being able to put it down at all because it was so gripping. I had to twist page after page. I have to turn, not twist. You don't twist pages, you turn pages, right? So I had to turn pages and pages till I got to the end. Now I already knew well, it's not small, but it was a significant spoiler. But then one about the book, basically, I already knew it before I started reading it, and that kind of ruined some part of the experience for me. But there was still one more twist that I wasn't looking forward to. So yeah, so that kind of balanced it out. But the book is definitely worth your time and it is amazing. I loved the book so much. So it's about this reclusive Hollywood star Evelyn Hugo, who has had a very scandalous life, and she basically is ready now to tell her story. And she selects Monique Grant, or chooses Monique Grant, who is a very budding journalist, to tell her story. So now everybody's shocked, everybody's surprised, even Monique herself. She's like, why did she even bother to choose me, right? So that's where it all starts. And she starts to tell her all about her early life, her scandals, her ambition, and all the seven husbands along the way, and how it comes to a conclusion that nobody expected. So that is where it all begins. And this book is definitely a one that, like, it's an unmatched vibe. This was the first time I read something like this, and I haven't read anything like this after that. All right, next up is, oh, wait a second. Next up is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series by Holly Jackson. I had to recommend these, right? If it's a keep you up at 3 a.m. sort of a book, then I'll definitely recommend this series. My favorites are definitely the first and the second one. The third one was okayish for me. If you wish to check out like reviews for all of these books, I will link it and you can check them out. These are spoiler free reviews, absolutely spoiler free. I've been very careful for what I say, so you could go check that out. And I've also watched the um, series basically, which I did not like that much, but I have reviewed it over here, so you can even go check that out. I Do let me know your thoughts about this series if you've read it, and which one is your favorite book, because many people like the third book a lot. For me it was okay. My favorite one basically is the second book, Good Girl Bad Blood. Anyway, diving into what the series is all about. The series is about a girl named Pip, and Pippa Fitz Amobi basically is her full name, and she basically takes up a solved case of murder as her project, right? So she begins to dive into it, and everybody thinks that it is Sal Singh that kills Andy Bell, and that's what the case is all about, and that's how it's all solved, right? So it's time to, like, everybody just forgot about it. But then she starts unraveling the case, and she finds out very chilling, bone chilling, actually, very disturbing details about the case and how it all unravels. So this book is all about that. And of course the entire series has the recurring characters, and she has different cases to solve in them, and how it all leads to a dramatic conclusion in As Good as Dead. So I hope you like the series. I loved it, and I am so glad that I bought the series together, because I feel if I would have bought this like only one book, I definitely wouldn't have had the patience to wait for me to buy the next book and everything. I would need it ASAP. I literally binge read this series for sure. So I and it legit kept me up at night, and it will definitely keep you up at night as well. You will keep thinking about the amount of details in this book. So yeah, I do think that the age category should be well above, at least 15. All right, the last book recommendation is The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Now, I hope I was pronouncing that correct. I'm sorry if I did not. When I read the book quite a while back, I remember quite a lot of it, but not like everything in detail. But I definitely want to read it again, because it seems like a crisp, a concise read. And I remember being in utter despair and in misery after reading the book. I was like, please, this is so sad. And it will definitely be on your mind, will keep you up at night, tossing and turning and staring into the oblivion of the ceiling. Perks of Being a Wallflower is basically a story about what it's like to travel through that course of high school, and how strange it is, all the drama and stuff like that. So it is it's an entire roller coaster of emotions and family dramas and feelings and everything. So that is what the book is on a surface level. That's where it all starts, and that's what it is all about, right? It's the roller coaster days known as growing up. Maybe you would like to check it out for yourself, and I won't give you more about it. And if you've watched the movie, let me know. I've seen clips from the movie, and it seems promising, but then I feel I'll cry again. So this is the very heavy stack of books that I recommended today, and will definitely keep you up at night. Oh damn, this is heavy. Anyway, these books will definitely keep you up at night. These are absolute thrillers, and not only thrillers, but like they will be on your mind for like quite a while, and will definitely keep you up at night. And also, if you didn't pick up on the setting or the light or the vibe of the video yet, I have intentionally made it darker today, so that it gives that proper sort of vibe that you are reading at night, because that is the most therapeutic time to read, I believe, but also the time in which light is needed to read. Otherwise you will get spectacles like I did. Anyway, eat your carrots, people, eat your carrots. Anyway, let me know if you've read books out of these and if you've enjoyed them and what you basically think about them. If you think that there are more books that kept you up at night, do let me know in the comments below, and I will also be really really glad to check them out. And if you want to see more of me, like my book recommendations, then you can definitely subscribe and turn on the bell icon, and we'll meet next Friday. I post every Friday, and if you haven't checked out last Friday's video, please do. And well, that's pretty much it. Goodbye.